Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of Seirei Gensouki. And this show I am reacting to because I asked over on Discord for suggestions on stuff from the current season to watch, and this was brought up. And it looks like it's up my alley. Like, I don't read descriptions, but I saw the title, the genres, the genre tags, the cover art, and I thought, yeah, like this looks like something I might enjoy. So here I am. Now, like I said, yeah, I don't read the synopsis, so don't really know too much about what I'm getting into going into it. Although I think I did kind of see the word "died" in it, like to the corner of my eye, so I'm going to assume it's an isekai show. I mean, that's just probably a safe bet in general with a lot of anime, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say to going into it as far as the actual show goes. But since this is episode 1, I do kind of have to explain my reaction format. So I did not show the anime footage in this video because that's kind of a bit of a no-no on YouTube, copyright and all that, as it kind of says down there. What I do show you is subtitles from the show, as well as a nice little timer, so you can kind of get your own copy of it and get it all synced up, and we can watch it together. It's great. So with all that out of the way, let's jump on in and see exactly what we are in for. So 3, 2, 1, play. That little sister character. Will we, though? So, like, moving away. Oh, okay. Well, damn. You just had to say that, didn't you? So maybe not little sister character, but you never know. But probably a childhood friend. Probably the safe assumption. Is she staring at us? Oh god. Well, that... Yeah, oh my god. Well, that escalated, damn. Jeez. Somebody really wanted this man dead. Yeah, it was like barely a minute, and brutal death. Just had to say that. And also, yeah, he's not the only one that died. Clearly other people did too. So... So I might have more than one isekai. Okay, not even a happy isekai. Because this is not the kind of place you want to wake up in a fantasy world. I mean, it looks better outside, but it just looks kind of, drab, dark, and depressing inside. But yeah, that's definitely an isekai city if I've ever seen one. Anyway, she focus on the opening now. Oh, she's cute. Love her eyes. Yeah, Seirei Gensouki. Probably replace the logo I have over there with that one. I did set this up in kind of a hurry. Oh, that was cool. You're coming with me, boy. The rest of the harem's over here. And if there's any doubt this was an isekai show, yeah, this opening really clears that up. It's a pretty nice camera work in that shot. Oh wow, that's a design. And there's a lot of pretty good designs here. Character designs. But yeah, that is such a stereotypical looking isekai city, the walls, the water, everything. But he still looks like a slave, so... still concerning. Oof. Gotta watch out for that. Memories of another world, another lifetime. Something you never should have got on. Said gee, thanks. So he did have a fever. Was this like the point where he like gets memories back? Like that sort of like, you know, sudden event kind of thing? Simple transport job, huh? Transportation's not always simple. Like, can I have food? Do I get food? Yeah, I was pretty sure he wasn't about to offer food. As soon as I saw Rio get his hopes up, I knew that's not what that was. So yeah, definitely not the best life we got so far. I'm sure that will look up. I mean, one peek at the opening, I'm sure his life will look up. Boy, he needs to get a haircut though. Boom. With the outdoing truck in there. Avenge my mother. Isn't that the most common hair color? But the flashback's gonna go downhill. I'm kind of preparing myself for that. Yagumo. Oh, gee, yeah. I wasn't prepared for that. The hair makes him look like a wild child. Maybe potential harem members? I mean, isn't every female in an isekai anime? No. But if I did, I'd probably protect her. Okay, somebody that's actually gonna be nice. Vanessa. I think, yeah, I think she was one in the opening. I remember those eyes. Celia. Yeah, she is quite cute. Almost a kind of a good cop, bad cop sort of thing. Yeah, I think I would remember that. I think he's aware. So why are you looking for her? Have you answered that yet? No, yeah, it's not a place for nicely dressed people to go. Nicer than it is. Does that surprise you? Are you that unfamiliar with the lower class? What did she even do? Can somebody answer that question? You get to see some magic. Ooh. Should you be standing that close to it? Like he was in the magic circle. I mean, it's probably fine. I love the look of the blue aura. Yeah, he's glowing too. I think you infected him with his beer magic. Is this gonna be his big break? I mean, what else would it be? Yeah, they're all glowing. Oh, payment? Oh, she meant literal money, okay. No problem. Maybe you can actually buy food with this. Yeah, around the slums you gotta watch out. Somebody will try to take that. Especially from a child. Oh god, okay, that... How did he know he had money? Okay, no, it was just a coincidence that he was attacked 20 seconds after getting money. So, otherwise I don't know why he's trying to kill him. Oh, hello. Odd. I mean, if there's ever a good time to learn how to use magic, it'd be now. Yes, ma'am. And we'll get right on that. Yeah, here we go. You mess with the wrong starving child. Always love magic circles. Can't touch this. Oh man, he really is good. Breaking out the real fancy moves. Oh! Okay, that sounded like you broke something. Yeah, you didn't need that arm, did you? Hey, you started this, man. You got no room to complain. Cock, he's literally defending himself. Too bad you can't do the same. I think he's already knocked out. I hit him a couple more times just to make sure, but... So... Oh, is that... Oh, there's a purple hair girl in the sack? If so, how long has she been here? Also, why is she in a sack? Yeah, that's probably her. She looks quite fancy dressed. Tears in her eyes. I think he kind of already saved you. Okay, let's talk reward money. I dropped my other reward money on the floor. Apparently she could hear me. What? Did all the corpses on the floor bother you? Oh god. Yeah, clearly that's what bothered her. Understandable. That does look quite unpleasant. What now? Oh, okay, they're just... Okay, they're talking to us. You're welcome. Oh, fine, I'll take her back then. Sheesh, if that's how you're gonna treat me. I was literally bringing her back, you... I'd slap her back. Is there an echo out here? You are not. You just slapped her rescuer. Yeah, most is mental damage. It's not really what she asked. Oh. No. With what? What if I say no? Well, you don't want to see what the last guy that pissed me off happened to him? Beat her up. But, yeah, I figured he was gonna give in. It was just because it's this less troublesome option. Although it was a less satisfying one. Mysterious hooded figure. With a red eye, no less. Okay, yeah, he's definitely gonna cause trouble. You know, you might want to question the mysterious hooded figure that disappears right after the guy dies. But I guess not. Seriously, hanging him like this? He literally did nothing wrong. Knew we should just beat them all up. Especially beat this guy up. They don't care about the truth, they just want to get what they want to hear. The only foolish thing he did was coming with you people to here. Which I knew was a terrible idea, but gotta keep the plot going. But now that she's awake, maybe she could be of some help in clearing this stuff up. That'd be great. Oh, no, then we're just, torturing, the guy that rescued you. Just standard stuff, really. Yeah, he doesn't get rights or anything. That would be silly. More than an inconvenience, I'd call it. I knew we could count on Celia. Like the only one we can count on. Think he already did that probably 20 swings ago. I don't think he cares. In fact, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So basically, you're beating him up because of your incompetence. You can call it that all you want. That's not what it is. It's just anybody punch this guy. I'm not even picky who does it anymore. Yeah, is that too much of an inconvenient truth for you? That would be great. I do hope something happens to him, some kind of karma. Might be hoping for too much, though. An unfamiliar ceiling. Thank God we're in a world with healing magic. Great nice room. Way better than where I woke up the first time in this show. This world. Magic. You are my only friend. I assume he'll be going to the same magic academies soon enough. And she gives you money, she gives you kind words, she heals you. She's a keeper. Seriously. Yeah, I definitely don't blame her at all. Oh. That sounds promising. Definitely understandable. Our slum boy hasn't had too many encounters with royalty before. I mean, that smile is what truly heals him. As that's our king and queen and princess. This is looking sharp. Ah, man, the music. I don't know why he just seems so cool in that shot. I don't know why. The music really helped, but... Yeah, these are some more characters I look forward to meeting. Some really cute characters. Did I miss the name of the song? Oh, there it is. No, Elder Flower. It was just a little later than it usually is in anime openings and EDs. Man, just those ears, though. Oh, it's still going. Wow, okay. And any kind of preview? Yeah, Royal Academy. Okay, manga panels. Or does she? Okay, that was interesting. Okay. That was the first episode of Seirei Gensouki, I believe is the name of the show, right? So it indeed was a isekai show. I did get that. And it didn't spend too much time on the original world. We basically had like about a minute where he was talking with Michan, which I guess like a childhood friend character. talking about getting married, you know, kind of, now that I think about it, kind of like death flaggy kind of stuff. Talking about, even if I'll die, I'll protect you, right? So, and then one day he was riding the bus, and, you know, there's a couple girls over there. And they were either of them Michon? I mean, because he's 20 at that point, so obviously wouldn't be the younger one. Was it? I don't think, was the older one? I don't know. But I assume they weren't, but just they died as well, so I gotta assume they were isekai as well. So are they like the princesses? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But and answers we'll get later on, I'm sure. But that was pretty much like the first minute or two of it, just kind of like getting to the isekai world. And once we actually did, pretty much the first shot of our protagonist there made it pretty clear that he was not in like a good position. I mean, when it comes to isekai shows, they kind of fall into two different categories as far as how you start. You either start in a nice, wonderful, privileged position, you know, enjoying that rocking isekai life, or you're Subaru, you know, you otherwise, or the Rise in the Shield hero Naofumi, whatever. Like, some people get the good treatment, some people get the bad treatment, and it's always up in the air which one an isekai anime protagonist will get. And he kind of drew the short end of the stick. Although usually, even if you start out bad, you usually build up to a better life. It's just, the starting point's the only real difference. Both kind of end up at a good spot. Eventually, it just depends on whether you have it handed to you on a silver platter or you have to work for it. And this is a bit more on the have to work for it stage, because he started off as a child in the slums, very much, you know, dirty, starving. Not a great life. Not at all. But one day, everything changes when some royalty just come walking through looking for a purple-haired girl, right? So that's kind of when his life changed forever. Most of them were not very friendly, but except for Celsia, something like that. The nice, like, silver hair, pretty blue eyes. The only, like, friendly one of the group. She just had kind words and gave him some reward. The others probably wouldn't have given him that monetary reward. They wouldn't have done that. They're just too rude to do such a thing. But yeah, he came back and suddenly just was attacked. I'm still not quite exactly sure what happened there. Like, because we did see the girl in a sack before, after this, right? So I assume she came with him. Like, he must be the initial kidnapper, right? But, like, I mean, because Rio came back to where he was before, right? I mean, I assume so. And suddenly, and obviously the girl wasn't there before, not that we saw. I feel like we would have noticed that. But he came back and suddenly just everyone else is dead, and he's this weirdo with the mask is here, and the kidnapped girl's here. Just, he was gone for like 5 minutes, he comes back to this. I guess that's the kind of thing that happened. But yeah, after a quick spirit thingy popped up to help him get out some of his magic and show off his cool, awesome martial arts moves, he was able to resolve that pretty quickly in a pretty cool, awesome to watch way. Like, that was just really good stuff. And then he noticed that the kidnapped girl was over there in the sack, looking very upset. Understandably, you're a kidnapped girl in a sack. I mean, that's a lot to be upset about. But she asked him to take her to the castle, which is, you know, the nice thing to do, the proper thing to do, for sure. And he was just trying to be a good guy and do that, and he got the usual reward that a good guy gets, and that's, you know, getting slapped, getting blamed for the crime, getting tortured, pretty much everything that's expected. So he had to deal with all that. Luckily, it was eventually resolved, but doesn't make up for it, of course. But he does get an audience with the king. We'll see what comes of that. Like, I assume he'll go to, like, the fancy magic academy to hone his skills. I assume that's where we're going, which can be pretty cool. That's a good place as any to build your isekai harem. So he'll have to get to work on that. I assume Celsia will be like member number 1, but surely there's more members that we'll have to gather. That is kind of how it goes. And yeah, just when he showed up at the royal palace, king hall, whatever you call that place, they really just amped it up, like with the music and everything. Just the look of focus and determination, the sharp outfit, the lighting, just everything was just so well done in that scene to really set the mood. Just even I was almost happy to be in his presence, like intimidated. I don't know, just it was a very interesting effort put into that scene to really set a very specific mood. I thought that was pretty cool. And then we got the ED. I don't really have much to say about the opener or the ED. They're both fine. The ED felt a little bit longer than usually they are, but that's all I really had to say about it. They were both fine. So, And yeah, the episode definitely pissed me off a decent amount, mostly because of the treatment of her protagonist, but of course, going forward, I imagine he'll be treated better. That's just kind of to be expected, so most likely won't have to deal with too much frustration going forward, at least not as much as we got in the first episode. But yeah, there was that talk about protecting Mii-chan even after he died, so yeah, she definitely has to be here, right? Somewhere, somehow. Like, usually I would assume Mii-chan was, you know, Celsia, right? That's what would make the most sense, but I don't know. It's a little bit, it's hard to tell, because, I mean, he was Isekai, but he's like not the same age, so that kind of throws some things out. It's hard to tell exactly what the logic of the reincarnation mechanics are in this world, so I really can't take like age or whatever into consideration on who could be Isekai reincarnation wise. So I mean, because it could be the kidnapped girl, it could be Mii-chan, because that obviously, you know, there's some protecting going on there. But Cecilia, I'll get her name down eventually. She obviously was the most like, she like interacted with the protagonist the most. Definitely was the kindest to the protagonist. So I could see either of them really being a reincarnation of Mii-chan, but we'll see. There's still a lot we gotta learn for sure about the world, what's going on, who's who, what's what, and all that good stuff. But man, was it just frustrating seeing him treated that way. But luckily we're past that, so yeah, I mean, as far as first episodes go, I thought it was pretty good. It's I'll watch more of it. I guess it's kind of my overall takeaway. It was good enough that I'll watch more of it. So if you enjoyed this video, I do hope you click that like button and support me on Patreon. Maybe leave a comment if you got something to say. Maybe watch some more videos if you feel inclined to do so. But for now, bye bye.